Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. These segments, these Sunday videos, were going to be called Super Rant Sundays, but I'm not going to do that because more in my personal life than on this channel, I'm developing a reputation for being grumpy old man or angry old man, and I don't really want to be a caricature. While in my opinion, if you're not angry, you're not paying attention. But I don't know. People around me specifically get kind of stressed out when when I point out the idiocy of things. So I'm gonna try to keep it positive, and we're definitely not gonna do Super Rant Sundays. These are just gonna continue to be called Sunday morning coming down until something better comes along. Two of my personal heroes are Bill Burr and George Carlin. And as George Carlin says, I love people, but society is a dumpster fire. And that's especially true now. So while I continue to believe this, and I think that pessimists are the ones that see clearly and see things early, my personal life is ruled by optimists, which not much I can do about it. If you complain about anything, if your coffee's too cold, oh, you're a grumpy old man. If you walk into a grocery store and someone shoots you in the chest, you're a grumpy old man. Oh, I'm sure they had the best intentions in mind. You're probably just seeing it from the wrong angle. That's basically the reason that I got off social media, like for the most part, because no matter what you say, there's a dissenting opinion. And right before I got off Facebook, I posted something like anti-pedophilia, and someone defended it. Like someone literally defended pedophilia, something to do with their brother-in-law or something. And I'm just like, okay, that's enough humanity. That's enough Facebook for this lifetime. So I departed. I think social media puts you in contact with too many human beings, and we're not really built for that. So anyway, I'm ranting. See, it's a rant. It's Super Rant Sunday after all. But I'm going to keep it super positive and saccharine sweet from now on, I promise. So anyway, today, on a sincerely happy note, today is all about Jody Sims, Jode Zero on YouTube and Instagram. I will share the links down there. So I got a trade box from Mr. Sims yesterday, and I always try to like keep things fair. Like I try to pay a fair price for things that I'm buying from people, or like make it a fair trade. But people are continuously sending me more than I send them, and this is another one of those cases. Like this is about twice what I sent him. So once again, one more person, the trade balance is in their favor. So that's cool. Hopefully you get a couple clicks from me posting your links in this channel. I don't know. So let's go from worst, and these are not bad by any means. I'm just saying like stuff I'm not going to keep or stuff that's going to go to the archive, to best, stuff that really blew my mind. So here is a Shadow Jet, which I don't collect, and I think this is in the archive already, so this might be for sale. This is actually more of a common car than you would think. Like 5 or 6 of these have come my way in the past couple of years. A Dodge concept car, which is tempting because I have a Mopar box, and it's a Dodge, so technically it's a Mopar concept, but you can't keep everything. I mean, some of this stuff has to go to the archive, and it's a mainline carded release, so to the archive it goes. 2 Skyknifes, and I'm pretty sure I think there might be one in the archive, and I don't remember what color it is. So at least one of these is new to the Ignition Diecast Archive, and hopefully both, because we got thousands of cars to get through. Oh, and this is factory sealed. Look at that. Which nobody really seems to care too much about. We got a whole batch of factory sealed in like a month or so ago, and no one really cared. A Malt Racer, the 5-pack. It's famous for being in 5-packs. Here's a carded one, and it's factory sealed. So this will be going to, it's not treasure hunt, is it? This will be going to the archive because I don't collect this car. I don't collect very many fantasy cars in my mind, but when I started looking, I keep discovering fantasy cars that I do keep. So don't listen to anything I say. Here is a Zotic. Zotic, as in exotic. It's a faux Ferrari archive. And the Chevy El Camino thing is borderline for me. Like, I kind of want to keep them, but it's carded, and I'm pretty sure this here yellow one is not in the archive. And I miss treasure hunts on a regular basis, so just got to make sure it's not. That's where this one will be going, not to my personal collection. So now we get into the stuff that I'm definitely keeping, which is like super gift. Let me show you the thing that we traded for. I knew this was coming. I traded some goods for this, and very happy to have this because I would never find this around here. I'd have to buy it. A Matchbox Super Chase 1973 BMW CSL 3.0. And don't got it. Excellent, excellent. A STI 22B. I recently got back into Subaru collecting, especially this casting, because I came across the black Dollar General. Like, there was a white one this year, I think. No, it was last year. And then a black Dollar General exclusive. So I got those two, and that sort of kicked it off. So now I'm a 22B collector and don't have this one. So let me just prove it to you that I'm going to eat this one. There it is, up close. I dig it. A Corvette. It's an oldie. I got to get the specs for this one. It just says Corvette Stingray, but it looks like early 50s. It's like, this may even have, I think there was a concept. Was there a concept Stingray that was never released? Or they created it for racing, but it was never available to the public? Something like that with this old, very first Stingray. I can't remember. I don't think this was actually available to the public. Like, it was just a prototype, but evil. A Mustang, a 65 Ford Mustang. This must have been in a series. This card looks familiar. Oh, it's 60s. So I don't know if it was a 60s series or they walked through the decades or whatever, but bottom line, I don't have this 65 Ford Mustang. Looks like it has an opening hood. Let's see. Yep. Hood opens to show that Zamac engine bay. This it's got a plastic base, so it's like it's a reissue, but it looks old. I mean, this looks like what the oldies looked like. Red interior, but I know for a fact that the 60s Mustangs came with red interiors, so not out of the question. A 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. Jody collects these pretty aggressively. I do too, but they're sort of a secondary priority. I collect the 1600s, the 2000s, and then the non-specific Ford Escort Rally that came out. I think one came out this year in black. So there's 3 different Escort castings that I collect, and that's it. Only Hot Wheels. And this is a black gumball one. I have the white one. I needed this black one. So, uno más. Second to last is this muscle tone. And I just showed you my Hot Wheels Fantasy Muscle Car box, right? And there's 2 muscle tones in there. So I'm going to keep this one for the hell of it until that box is crowded and something sort of pops out as deserving of its own home. So a groovy muscle tone with those called saw blades in green with a yellow interior. What the hell? What is with these weird colored? Oh wait, no, it's white. Sorry, white with yellow glass. It looks yellow through the front, but it's actually a white interior. But it's a made-up car anyway, so in your mind, you could imagine that this car comes with a white interior, white vinyl, or white leather if you're fancy. So this one blew my mind. I pulled this out of this case, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a custom. But then I looked at it, and I was like, oh, no, it's not a custom because it's perfect. Like the paint job looks factory. Spectraflame fuchsia. And upon further examination, I realized that this actually was a coveted Joe Zero custom. Because, hold on a sec, let me show you what this started life as. Well, that'll kind of be spoiling it, but this is a BMW M3 GT3 or GT2. And this particular one was in the Neon Speeders series. But that paint job is second to none. The wing has been cut off and a more street type factory wing put on there. But it's definitely an M3 GT2, right? It is GT2. Yeah, GT2. But this is probably the nicest custom that I now own. And I don't even think I'm going to put it with my customs. I think I'm just going to put it in the BMW rack up there, which I'll show you on, I don't know, maybe on Friday. No, next slack-ass Saturday I'll show it to you. So, yeah, thanks, Jode. That's an awesome box. This, on a random note, I found this in a 5-pack, and that's it. I am now soft collecting the Cloak and Dagger because this thing is just super cool. There's the interior. Gold rims. Translucent purple. This is from the X-Racers series. But I don't know, man. Like that, this is cooler than any Batmobile. I don't collect Batmobiles, even though I've been tempted. But now I am a casual Cloak and Dagger collector. I have the black one, the white one. I think there's a couple in the archive, but I'm not going to pull those out. I'm just going to start keeping them for myself from now on. Anyway, stay positive. It's Sunday. Go to church or something. And it's not too late to catch like the 9 o'clock mass or the 10 o'clock mass or whatever. And yeah, talk to you on Muscle Car Monday because we're keeping that. That's really happening. Later.